Hi students, let's look at this question here, which was taken from the year 2020 CJC Promo paper, Promo question 1. Let's see how we can do this proficiently. So without using calculator, we're told to actually solve this inequality here. Now the first thing is, some students may think that you can cross multiply. You can't do that. That's number one cardinal sin. You can't do that because you're not sure whether x minus 2 is a positive or negative value, okay? But let's just give you an illustration here. You could actually do this. So say for example, if x equals to x less than 3x minus x plus 2, then this is okay. Okay, you can actually multiply both sides by this value here. So basically we just multiply both sides by ex plus 2, because this is always positive. Okay, this is always positive, so this is fine. This is always positive. Okay, so this is fine. What is not fine is essentially you just basically let me see, for this case here, which is 3x plus 2, you multiply both sides by x plus 2. So this is x plus 2, 3. So this is common mistake. No. Common mistake. Okay. This not always positive. You give me any value of x. You can be sure that this is always positive. You give me not all value of x would make this positive, this thing that you multiply. In inequality, we are very particular about the sign, which is negative and positive sign. So just try not to just cross multiply like that. Okay. So, but of course, some cases in the question they will let you know, in like let's say EPGP, but inequality generally don't do that. So we're gonna do this first part, x is less than 3. X minus 2. So from here, what we'll get is essentially just bring over. So I will suggest just bring the minus x over, then just cross multiply minus x minus 2 over x minus 2. All right. Now you'll get should have brought this over here, but okay. Just be mindful. This is also another ground for careless mistakes in exam. So what I'll suggest is just multiply by minus 1, so that this becomes positive. When you multiply by minus 1, just choose 1 to multiply by negative 1. This case here is the top, which is x squared minus 2x minus 3. Just make sure that x squared is positive. Okay, so just take note of that. So you just factorize this using calculator. Factorizing it shouldn't be too bad. What you get is actually just 0. This would be x plus 1, x minus 3 over x minus 2. Once you're done with this, we're just going to use test point method here. Test point method. Now remember, these are all the roots. So if negative 1, I have 3, and this is 2. And what we cannot equal to is the denominator here. So x cannot be equal to 2. So shade equal to this 2 part here. What we'll get is actually test point. Put a very, very big value. Positive, positive, positive. So this is positive, negative. Every time you cross the root, you will just alternate. And essentially what we get is here to here and here to here. Okay. So hence the first part will be my goodness. I want the negative part. Negative part. So here to here. So I want it to be negative, okay? Okay, here to here. Okay, so hence, in solution set form will be x at most negative 1, or x between 2 and 3. Okay, so of course you don't really need in solution set in this case here, but I just write it out. So it's yeah, that's all. Hence is the fun one. So we know that from here to here, essentially what you need to do is just replace x with x e to the power e to minus x, right? So that's the case there, right? So what you're going to do is actually, if you were to replace x with e to the power minus x, so the solution will be replaced as well. So hence part replace x with e minus x. So from here, what we'll get is this will replace as e minus x as well. So e minus x minus x. Oh, the first part I did wrongly. Goodness, this is not we do not want the equal sign there. So this is okay, great. So you replace it part. This will be e minus x at most -1 or e minus x between 3 and 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is essentially reject this. Reject as e minus x is always positive. E to the power minus x is always positive value. So this will never happen. Okay, so if you're not too sure, you can just draw the curve out. You realize that e to the power minus x is here, y equals to e minus x. This is always positive. So because this curve is always at the positive y-axis, it doesn't fall within, it doesn't fall in this negative region here. Okay, so this is always positive. Don't get fooled by this negative. This is always positive. So it cannot be -1. Just reject that. And what we're going to do is just ln both sides for this. Ln 2 between minus x, ln 3. Okay. So this would be a negative ln 3, ln 2, ln 3 between x and ln 3. Right. So that's how we do this question here proficiently. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. Keep practicing. I'll see you in the next question.